Hello everybody, my name is David, but you can call me Rev, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. In the previous episode, we went to the forum and basically fought them with a proposal that we basically help them make their arc more efficient and we get to use it. This time, we're going to see exactly what that entails. So, we're going to talk to Fortune. As instructed, I shall take you to see the Aether Burner. Meet me outside the Archeon. I trust you can make your own way there. So, the Ark is being built in Labyrinthos. Hardly surprising. Where else could they conceal such a massive undertaking? Yes, so now we're finally going through the second half of Labyrinthos. We more or less got to see it like very, very early on, but we hadn't seen much of it since. I think the last time we were over there was like maybe episode 6 or 7, and we're now in like the late 40s, early 50s. All right, portion of the talk. The destination lies in lower levels. The Forum, in its wisdom, has granted you access to the Archeon's lift. Step inside and have Aphelion take you to the medial circuit. Imagine if I knew any words of the English language. We're finally going to get to explore the lower levels. I'm so excited. Because it's taken us so long to get to this point. All right, let's head to the medial circuit. I don't know how much FF I'm going to record today. I find it so weird that, you know, the one time that we're here, it's all raining and stuff. I have sent your associates to Logisticon Alpha on the other side of the Mariel Agronomics. I swear, one day I will learn all these words. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to... No, never mind. It can wait. Let us attend to the matter at hand. I wonder what he was going to go tell us. I can't really necessarily tell if what he was going to tell us was a good thing or a bad thing, per se. But I can confirm that it was going to be a thing. I wonder what would have happened if they kept letting us investigate Labyrinthos. Because there was probably a good chance that we probably would have ran into the Ark, if anything. And everybody would have been like, oh no, what's this? And then we would have gotten kicked out of Charlene, like completely, if that were the case. Nonetheless, I'm glad that we are actually going to see the rest of this area. We are to wait here while our father arranges for us to use the next lift. Here, being Logisticon Alpha, where the atmospheric condition of Labyrinthos are maintained. Water is drawn from underground and disperses vapor, stimulating the formation of artificial clouds and rain. By manipulating the temperature and air circulation, they are able to create the ideal environment for growth and preservation of biological samples carried here. Hold on, how do you know so much about it? Why, father brought me here as a child. What? And left me behind? Actually, you're the one who left me behind when you went somewhere off with grandfather. The night before, I'd been asking father how clouds are made, so he decided to show me. It was fascinating. I peppered him with questions the entire time. It's all too easy to take for granted the many interweaving aspects of the natural world, to grow inured to the wondrous. By having gained an understanding of the complex mechanisms employed by the Lapratis in recreating a similar environment, I've come to view such processes in a new light. The subterranean gardens of Labyrinthos, the lunar prison forged to contain the ancient Zodiac, the habitations built for all mankind beneath the moon's surface, each unique yet undeniably similar. It's no mere coincidence. Ever since Heidelin unfolded to us the grim fate that awaits Atheris, every essential resource we could spare has been delivered to Labyrinthos in preparation for the Great Exodus. That is not all. It is also a testing ground for the technologies that will allow us to settle on distant star. Though the Lapratis have endeavored to make the moon inhabitable, that is not our final destination. Mankind must learn to propagate life where there is none, to Thriverall is barren. Alas, time's not on our side. I have arranged for you all to enter the Central Circuit. It is there that most of our preparations for the Great Exodus are carried out, the construction of the Ark among them. Though our plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. You, however, will not be subject to said restrictions, and will have free reign to come and go as you please. Such was the will of the Forum after all. We will prove ourselves worthy of their trust, your trust. Then let us proceed. He'll open up to us eventually. I know it. I would say we've been seeing bits and pieces here and there with the Forum. Or, at least not with Forum, with the Fortunate. Alright, let's head down to the Central Circuit. And, I mean, during the times that we helped them when they're going to attempt to, start sending people over in Garlemald, as well as just, our multiple encounters with him in general, we're making it work. The Aether Burner is being constructed not far from here. Overseeing the work is Kokol Dankol, after whom the forge is named. Once the necessary instructions have been made, I shall leave you with him to discuss the particulars. This way. Part of me wants to, kind of go off and defect off to the side so that way I could, attune to the Aetheryte so I don't have to worry about teleporting anywhere. Actually, I might do just that. If at least they'll let me. But I should do the smart thing, though. And, switch jobs at least. So that way, each new area I explore, I at least get some XP for it. I don't know why I've been forgetting about that little detail of all things.
Could swap them out. No, been there, done that. Damn near lost my eyebrows. Think, Coco, think! We've been running our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Yes, that does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains unchanged, for better or worse. Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the Aether Burner conundrum.
Not seen you lot down here before.
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer. If not, you are at liberty to return them to the surface, by whatever means you see fit.
Dang, he said you can kick them out. You can ruffle them up if you want.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the Aether Burner.
Aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the name ought to tell you, the Aether Burner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding.
Okay.
Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb. But it ain't perfect. According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the Forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient.
Okay.
A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
Hast thou consulted with the Lopperids?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
You know of it?
Good boy, good boy, good boy, good
Only
boy.
in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allegan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded. As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Aye, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ends like blowing up a dam and watching the river of Aoife come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the Aoife burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the Northern Empty during the calamity. With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
Maybe in the
Surely
first?
many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with. Drive calls from Ragnarok-class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need.
Okay.
According to the gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up.
I see.
It's rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
You want me to go and fetch the whatsits?
That may be for the best, though you doubtless find the task too dull for your liking.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously... Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Of course. The floor is yours.
So what is this big brain idea that he's got? Okay, I would have not caught that. I would have grabbed it and then dropped it.
What's all this?
Gathering firewood, so to speak. We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavensward.
I like the fact that he's
This is
Heaven's
our-
word.
The Scions have need of you.
Blah 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 blah. Adamantite. Blah 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 blah.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-foot expedition myself.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Could there be some on the first?
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists or enthusiasts.
So where do we need to go?
Magical artifacts of Allegan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil. But our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Find a source like that with the ether burner.
We better get to see a 30% efficiency boost.
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship. I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking, and I'm a born plunderer. I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
We got the entire Maoris in the Alliance with
Just
the
like
Far
that.
East helping us.
Our refined adamantite is on its way.
So what do we need to do?
Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
Because the Loprise are working on the moon. They might be able to bring us stuff. We have stuff from all the other alliances being able to bring us stuff. It's nice to actually see my character in like his scholar outfit because, you know, I've used his gunbreaker stuff for like majority of the playthrough. And so it's nice to have like something a little bit different on him. That said, I do have to be my gunbreaker in order to finish this up. That said though. Oh, that is my best in slot. Okay. It's times like these we're reminded of how famous or infamous Alphino has become. Who'd have thought he could achieve so much with a single link pearl conversation? As we're expecting rather lots of visitors in the near future, I'd say it's best to return to the surface and inform the relevant parties. I also have a contact of my own that might be worth a try. Oh, and who might that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. And on that note, I leave matters here in your capable hands. Best of luck. We're doing pretty good. Meanwhile, in Ul'dah. Sorry, I love saying Ul'dah like that. Ul'dah. I feel like I need to sneeze greatly. Oh, I do.
The course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and brass blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials. Viergeist, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberg will personally see it done.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Tizona's blade, clear the way.
All right. Are we going to see all the regions kind of like...
Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets. Or
Yeah, I'm
sleeping
guessing that we
in
might see all the
collectors'
different
vaults.
regions like preparing to find these different
I
relics.
ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it.
I want to sing a I love this
Final
song.
days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may
Like-
be for naught.
Like this music.
And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together.
Yes.
It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future. You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
This is all so hypey already. Meanwhile, in the Black Shroud, we're getting ready to see everyone, you know? Everyone's trying their best.
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses.
Yeah.
Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
You know, I didn't think about it. There is a lot of Dalamud stuff across the world.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
Hello.
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
That's a good question.
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
He said, y'all a bunch of healers. Let's
While
help.
it pains me to admit it, you are right. Our deficiency so plain to see.
Kind of.
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the Scions assigned to the Shroud. I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
All right, and then how are they going to be doing things in Limsa's region? I already forgot what it was called. Oldal, the Black Shroud.
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalimo.
Oh, you had to hit me right in the heart. That was like one of the first cutscenes I actually sat down and watched for FF14 was what happened to Papalimo. Had to hit me where it hurts.
There you are. We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already...
A dragon?
That was a roar. A dragon's roar.
Is that can't remember her name, but it was the one that we freed a little while ago. Ruby C. You know, I thought this episode was going to be a little short, and then all these scenes started playing out.
And so, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honorable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid.
Oh, our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle friends.
Is that?
Hancock? What a surprise this is. And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
Is it the same favor? But everyone's working together. Oh, I remember this being played in the instance. But I was gonna say, that was a lot of cutscene, and I think that we're probably actually in the goodest spot as any to go on ahead and end things off here. So, thank you guys all so very much for watching today's episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Next time, we're gonna see what we can do specifically to help work on the production of the art. So, that's all from me. Check out the description for my socials, and I'll be sure to see you guys all in the next one.